morning, my people. Good morning. Top of the top. It is Thursday, September 18th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him, all things is possible. Top of the top to all my people who was out there moving in these streets, going to school, going to work, wherever you are going or coming from, please arrive there safe. Please, no rushing. If you are late, then you need to learn how to be in time. We don't want anybody out here hurt in the streets because you are trying to rush to get to somewhere that you should have been to already. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and with knowing with him all things is possible. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Throwback Thursday. I'm not even supposed to be live today. I told y'all yesterday I wasn't live this morning, but I actually got up a little early. Had to get the wife ready. Had to, make sure she got to work safe. And now I figured, you know what? Why not go early? In about 3 hours, I will be at the Danny Garcia press conference at the Barclays Center today. And then I'll be back today to talk a little throwback. Today, later on, I will be talking about the ups and downs of HBO boxing and what happened with that. You know, so it's going to be a pretty interesting conversation. Hopefully, I'll be on StreamYard and some people will come through and holler at me. But let's chop it up in the morning, y'all. So let's go. All right. So for my newcomers and my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe and tell people this is one of the best goddamn places in the morning to come through. What a way to get your day started, right? So, I want to touch back on yesterday's topic a little bit, because some people um, might have not liked that yesterday with me, and I don't want people to be thinking that I'm bugging out and I got some type of mental problem and he just be bugging out, he be tweaking out, and no, I was speaking on how we got to find a better way than what we are doing when it comes to how we treat one another. And I just want people to get a clear understanding of that. That I don't just be blacking out for no reason. A lot of stuff that I say makes sense if people take the time to listen. Sometimes I'll do my videos and then I'll go back after and I'll listen to what I said and I'll be like, I don't know if you should have said that, McLean. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff need to be heard. Good morning, everybody. A lot of stuff need to be heard because we spend too much time. Excuse me, y'all. I'm in here making my tea. So if you hear too much, that's just me moving around. If you hear a lot of stuff that I say, man, a lot of it makes sense if people take the time to just sit and listen. And that's all I be trying to get people to understand that at some point, a lot of stuff that we say or do doesn't make sense. And we can't keep shucking and jiving for the man. I see a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? We'll treat each other like shit, and then when we get in front of the man, we shucking and jiving, trying our best to impress him. Um, but I don't like that. Miss Fields, what's up, Queen? Every time you go live and you doing something, Miss Fields, I manage to miss it. I'll be mad that I'll be missing your lives, man. But I think by the time you might come on, um, I'll probably be up and moving already. I'm gonna catch it though. I don't know why I don't get no notifications. But so anybody who might have saw that video yesterday, yo, I don't like what he said. I don't like what you said, and no disrespect. If you can't relate to what I said or understood where I was coming from, then that sounds like a you problem. Coco Tina, what's up, sis? If you didn't understand my video yesterday and you thought I was just talking crazy, if you didn't understand that or where I was coming from, that sounds like a you problem. Honestly, it sounds like a you problem because anybody with a right mind who understood where the hell I was coming from yesterday is not trying to challenge that. You're not trying to challenge it. You know why you're not trying to you're not trying to challenge it? Because we spend enough time challenging each other when we're supposed to be uplifting each other. When does it get to a point where we uplift each other, our brothers and our sisters in the community, or all people? How about that? So, in case anybody looked at the video, hey man, I didn't like it. I think you were going too hard on everybody. No, if you ask me, I wasn't really going hard enough because I was really being nice, if you want to get technical. Because I started to get a little more crazier than that. And it's a pattern. It's a pattern with the disrespect. I looked at something with Damon Dash and Charlemagne the God. I go, this is exactly what I am talking about. Oh yeah, yes, Coco Tina. I'm holding people accountable. I'm not sticking up for you because you look like me. If it's two people that look like me, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, let them be. Let them be. It's okay for them to be ignorant and disrespectful. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm holding everybody ass accountable. And it has to be like that. When are we going to start holding ourselves accountable for the bullshit that we say and do? And until we do that, this is going to be a problem that's going to constantly go on. But as soon as somebody who don't look like you have something to say, we out here ready to gang up. So that was pretty much what I wanted to address from yesterday. So if you couldn't relate to that video yesterday, I don't expect you to. Since some of you thought that the situation was handled like a G, it wasn't handled like a G. Because a G is approaching something in the beginning and saying, hey, we're not going to do this at all. We don't wait till we get in front of the world and then tell somebody we're not going to do this. I don't care how disrespectful that other person is. You already know what type of time are they on. I don't want you in my house if I know you're disrespectful. I don't want you in my house if I know you're some type of alcoholic. You got some type of drug addiction. I don't want you in my house. Because one thing I don't have time for, and I told my wife this yesterday, one thing I don't have time for is babysitting no grown ass people. There should never be a time you should tell a grown man or a grown woman, don't say this, don't say that, don't do this. Come on, I asked you not to do this. I asked you not to say that. If you got to constantly remind people of that, then they shouldn't be around you. Maybe they shouldn't be around you, or you shouldn't be around them. So, holding people accountable, that's exactly what we're going to do. That's the word for the day. Thank you, Coco Tina. Accountable. That is the word for the day. When do we hold people accountable? It's a simple question. Everybody don't speak at one time. We don't hold people accountable because we think it's okay. Thank you, Coco. Appreciate you, sis. Because my words of the day, they just come when they come. When do we hold people accountable? We're not going to do that. We're not going to never do that. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We don't do it. Because being ignorant is the key to success. I told you that before, remember? Y'all love being so ignorant. Back in the days, when you call somebody ignorant, they usually either get offended or they straighten their shit up and get themselves together and go, oh no, I'm not ignorant. Now, being ignorant is cool. Being ignorant is the key to success. What's going on, my brother Josh Sanders? Being ignorant is the key to success. So I guess nobody told you that there's nowhere that you can get in life being ignorant. Somebody must have told you if you be ignorant, you'll go places that you want to go. Did somebody tell y'all that? We are scared to go against ourselves. Yeah. So just in case for a lot of people who, like I said, who didn't understand the video yesterday and where I was coming from, and you sound like you, no, you can never could say I sound like a hater. They say controversy sounds like no other. Yeah, yeah, let me tell you something, Josh. You know the crazy thing about it? And I don't blame the internet. I blame people on the internet because everybody wants to blame the internet. The internet wouldn't be what it would be if it wasn't for people. Okay, Facebook would have never got popping. Instagram would have never got popping. Twitter would have never got popping. And any other thing that has something to do with social media wouldn't be what it be if it wasn't for people. So when people go, man, yeah, social media is crazy. No, the people are crazy. And let me tell you, you could say that it sells quick, but it also gets you fucked up. There's too many people doing extra stuff for views. And then when you see a person in real life and you go, what was all that about? Come on, man. That was just for the cameras, man. You know, I'm a content creator. So, I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't care about controversy, man. I don't really care nothing about none of that, man. Because the days that we living in controversy will get you beat up. It'll get you beat up. Let me ask y'all something. How many people have actually died from this internet shit? Personally. Of course, accountable. That's the word for the day. They don't. They don't. And this is why I tell people don't blame the internet, blame the people. Because if all of us right now decided to not be on Instagram anymore, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, we all just decide to cut that shit. We not doing it no more. What the hell is the internet? I'm not saying everybody would do it, but what the hell is the internet if we not on there? What is the internet? How many people have died from trying to prove something on this internet? Yeah, people will be lost. So when we on here shucking and jiving and all this for the man, and they see that, we ain't doing nothing but making them more rich today than what they was yesterday. When y'all see these rappers and these athletes and everybody acting crazy, you go, yo, they could do all that because they paid. Listen, y'all ain't getting no more money than the person who started all this shit. Wow, I always here. Serious one. Yeah. Well, this is what this channel's for. A lot of people don't believe that, but this is what this channel's for. You might hear me going off now, but let me tell you something. This is one of the funnest channels that you're going to be able to come to on YouTube. And that's no cap. I'm not challenging nobody else's channel. I'm not putting down nobody else's channel. Because at this point, I'm starting to tell myself I'm not going to worry no more about what the fuck y'all got going on. Because trying to uplift the people and tell this people this, people are going to run their channels the way they want. People are going to be ignorant how they know how to. Because there's different ways to be ignorant. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, y'all do what y'all want. But we gonna have to stop using that word brotherhood if we really don't know what the fuck it means. Because we really don't know what it means. But y'all are so thirsty to use it. So for that video yesterday, that's what that was about, man. But we got to hold ourselves accountable. That even goes for me. I did something this morning. Well, I did something yesterday and didn't realize till this morning I messed up. Guess what? I couldn't get mad at nobody. I had to hold myself accountable because I did it yesterday. And if I would have checked it yesterday, then I wouldn't have been so damn surprised today. But being that I messed up on something, I got to hold myself accountable for it. I hold myself accountable for a lot of stuff in life. Y'all don't do it. Y'all won't do it. Y'all not man enough to do it. You're not woman enough to do it. Y'all just go around blaming everybody for your problems. And it's crazy. Y'all ever seen somebody who's messed up out there in the streets or in your family, they got every excuse for why they're in the situation that they're in, but they're not holding themselves accountable for it. I lost my job. I'm homeless. Whatever the case may be, they don't hold themselves accountable for it. But they'll go blame everybody in the world for why they're in the situation that they're in. Huh? The white man don't want to see me successful. Huh? My mama this, my grandmother, nobody's doing this, nobody's doing that. But you still won't take responsibility for why it is that you are all where you are. That doesn't make sense to me. So the video yesterday, if you understood where I was coming from when I spoke about the Adrian Broner and Cam, because a lot of y'all are going to sugarcoat the shit. You're going to sugarcoat it. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I am a fan of Cameron, of course, because he's from my city, but I'm a fan of AB because I grew up watching AB. Responsibilities for your actions. Let me ask you something. As black people, or as in people, okay, let's not make it seem like it's just about black people, because this is not a black people channel. This is a channel for everybody, all different races, colors, all that, right? When are we going to start being responsible for our actions? Of course, of course, of course. You know that, Josh. I see that every day, every damn day. I live around it. I live in Harlem, where it's probably worse than Harlem than any part of fucking New York. You come here, man. If they told you that you can get rich off of begging here, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. These people will have mansions and train stations. But when are we going to be accountable? Hold ourselves accountable for the disrespect. That's all I would like to ask. See, Josh, Coco, one thing about me, y'all know this about me. When you talk about debating something, this is the kind of shit I like to debate. See, people like to debate sports, and that's cool because everybody could do whatever they want, whatever makes them feel good. I like to debate shit that matters to me. Or I really don't have to debate it. I'll just speak my mind and keep it pushing, because you got to be careful with the debating, because some nowadays when you tell people let's debate, you're really saying let's argue. I be want to talk about real stuff that's going on in the world. All this other extra shit, I could care less about. We be more worried about what's going on in these damn celebrities' lives than what's going on in ours. That's why I addressed the situation the way I addressed it yesterday. Some of y'all just be sticking up for these people because you're fans of them. You know what I mean? These same people that probably won't even stop to take a damn picture with you or sign an autograph, but y'all be sitting there praising them. Y'all praise these celebrities and all these other people more than y'all praise God. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Now, I'm not super religious, but I do believe, and y'all praise these people more than you praise God. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. It ain't about being super religious, man, but I see how some of y'all move. Your God is your God is who you praise, and it's these celebrity people, man. That's who y'all praise, these celebrities. When there's a situation that go on, y'all don't correct it. Oh man, he has every right to do it. He's worth 100 million. He could talk like that. No, you know what? It upset me, Josh, that they let him on. I don't blame AB totally, because the producers played the role in it. Mason Cam, y'all shouldn't have let his ass in the building. Y'all knew he was drunk from the time he got there. So I blamed everybody for that. Yeah, I was mad at AB, but I'm listen, y'all could have addressed that as soon as he got to the building. Hey, look, man, you seen the same way he gave him the money and said, I'm just gonna pay you for your time, which I thought that was whack because it made it look like it was just about the money. You should have did that shit before it even aired. You should have had him in the lobby or outside the building. Hey man, you can't come in here like that. We're not about to record this. We're not about to air this. You can't be like this, AB. Come back another time, and maybe we'll do it. One thing I ain't about to do, Josh, I'm not about to sit there and tell you, Josh, if I know you got a drinking problem, I got to sit there and tell you, man, you can't be hollering at my man's girl. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. I'm not babysitting no grown ass man, Josh. I swear. And I'm not doing that. Yeah, Josh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Josh. That's all I'm saying. Because everybody wants to put their foot on AB's neck. And I go, well, it ain't necessarily AB, because let me tell you something, Josh, Coco, everybody that's listening. Tell me this. How many drunk people you have in your family, or you got that one friend that you would never let come to your house probably because you got to sit there and monitor their ass all the time. If you got somebody who's on drugs in your family, you know they sticky fingers, you ain't letting them in your house, because you're not going to keep telling them, yo, stay still. You moving too much. I'm not gonna keep warning you. If I warn you again, I'm gonna throw you up out of here. Ain't nobody babysitting no grown ass man or no grown woman. Shit, at 21, I'm not babysitting you because you grown. Yo, I'm telling you, Josh, ain't nobody babysitting no grown ass man. They knew that man was like that when he arrived to the building. They shouldn't have allowed it to go on. And then you got people out here talking about Cameron handled it like a G. No, man, if handling it like a G would have been addressing it from the beginning. Because now the video's already out. This is what I'm saying. I wouldn't even air the episode. The video's already out. This is what we do to each other. We make it look like we're doing something good, and then we turn around and we embarrass each other. I'm going to put this out so the world can see. It's disgusting. When are we going to take accountability for what it is that we do and how we treat each other? And until we do that, we continue to keep having a problem in this country. Nah, AG ain't letting that go on. Like I said, you can't come to my house smacked. You can't come to my house drunk. You come to my house feeling a little good, but you can't come in here drunk or any other type of drug. And then I got to sit here and monitor you and watch you when I already know how you are. So guess what? No. You better come in when you sober. Oh, cuz I want to come and kick it with you. You can video chat me. How about that? How about we're video chat? See, because you could be anywhere you want to be when you video chat me. But far as in my home, this is what I tried to tell them too, Josh, a while ago, right? You got to remember, our platforms is our homes. Not because we do our shit in our home. I don't care if you do it in the studio, barbershop. I don't care if you do it on the sidewalk. Our platforms, meaning on YouTube, is our homes. We supposed to protect our homes. We supposed to protect our investments. Everything can't be for views. That wasn't controversy that day. That was just plain fucking stupidity. Stupid on both sides. I told y'all, I wasn't going to make it no New York versus Ohio. I wasn't going to go do that. Because some of y'all are going to do that. Hell no. I'm going to be the one that say they both wrong. Everybody wrong. But that's not what I want to get into today. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make it clear because I didn't want people to be like acting like, because, you know, you make these videos and people act like they don't understand what the fuck you talking about. He just be going off and don't be knowing what he talking about. No, that's because y'all blind and you don't want to know the truth. I just told you had Charlemagne the God and Damon Dash back and forth with they shit. Hey man, I'll slap you, I'll punch you. For what? For what? We keep doing this though, but then at the same time, we turn it around saying, man, hey man, we need to keep the white man out of our business. We need to keep the Jewish man out of our business. We need to keep anybody who don't look like us out of our business. We making them a part of our business. Who you think run these platforms? Fucking E.T.? Who you think run these platforms? Y'all tripping. Y'all better wake up. Y'all living in a fantasy. That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Y'all living in a goddamn fantasy. And until y'all take accountability, word for the day, that's how it's gonna be. There's enough money out here for all of us, man. There's enough money for, so it's so much money out here that we all could come together and make. This is the reason why when I do my annual barbecue, it's so important. My annual barbecue is not just a barbecue. You know, there's a difference between just having a cookout to kick it. Mine is a celebration to bring everybody together. I was thinking, oh boy, in the basement on the Goonies movie. Gosh, you stupid. Hey, yo, Josh, you were asked for that. Oh boy, in the basement. Yo, I ain't seen that movie in a minute, man. Damn, boy, you talk about Throwback Thursday. That's a throwback Goonies, man. My wife be scared to look at that movie. I don't know what it is with her and the fucking Goonies. But I think it's the Goonies that she don't like. It's one of those movies. But that's why the annual barbecue is so important to me. Bringing everybody together. That's what you do. That's why I tell people it's not just a regular barbecue. Oh, it's a barbecue. No, no, no. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Bringing the people that I love, that support me, that D Free, who don't have to come for where he live. Jeff Spark, who don't have to come for where he live. Coco Tina popping up last year, her and Underrated didn't have to come for where they lived. And everybody else, my man BC, my man Smoke, none of them had to come. Thomas, my girl Tay Tay, who lives in freaking deep in Long Island, didn't have to come. And everybody else who's ever came to my gatherings, man, not just this year, but for the last 2 years. That's love. I'm never going to sit here and cause controversy and do all that shit just so everybody can get to know who the fuck I am, man. If I got to bend over between two cars and get on my knees, I quit being on YouTube. I will quit. I quit. See, it's not just about no duck zone. It's about me carrying my name. My last name, McClain, is very important. It stands for something. And there's a lot of people in my family who had the chance to be successful, and some of them are doing real good. But then I look at it like doing good is not good enough. It's got to be somebody in the McClain family who got to carry that torch, and they could be able to go be something and come back and grab the rest of the people and make changes. And that's going to be me. So my name McClain is not just a it's not just a name. It means something. It stands for something. And if I have to be the one that go make a change and become some where I have to come back and get some of my family members, some of my friends, some of you guys to help y'all get to where y'all need, then I gotta do what I gotta do. But believe me, I ain't kissing no ass and I ain't bending over and I ain't getting on my knees for success. You can't write no check to me and tell me, hey, man, for this check right here, we need you to just go on here and start violating people. I'll take that check and rip it right up, respectfully. Because I'm a man's man. I'm not sitting there doing all that ignorant, dumb shit for no. I'll be broke for the rest of my life before I surrender. Word of the day is accountable. When do we hold ourselves to that? When? Because at some point, we're going to have to do that, whether you like it or not. And this is another reason why the morning chop ups are so important. Gives you a lot to think about. Gives me a lot to think about. Actually helps me to be a better man in my marriage. At least that's what I would like to think. Because when I'm talking, I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm actually talking to myself. So, just for anybody who might have seen that video, like I said, in a lot of videos you've seen, there's a lot of stuff that y'all not going to understand about me. That's probably going to want to make you unsubscribe to me. That makes you not want to deal with me. And that's cool. That's cool. Everybody is not for everybody. We're learning that in life, that everybody's not for everybody. So there's going to be times where, you might go to a channel or something and you go, man, I can't listen to that. That guy's a freaking hater, or he's always negative, or he's too positive. I need to go to a channel where it's a little drama. That's cool. That might not be for you. Over here just might not be for you. Clout chasing, pushing lies, disrespect has been going on so much on social media that it's trending. But what would the world be if it wasn't a little drama? I get it. I get it. Hey, listen. When I look at boxing, right? I don't mind a little drama. I don't mind it. I don't mind the guys. I don't get up there and go, "Hey, you guys got to be professional the whole time." I like a little drama. Sometimes I like the little back and forth. But then sometimes I don't like when the fighters start inviting each other to their private parts. I don't like when the fighters will be up there acting like a bunch of eighth graders. All that getting in each other's face and pushing each other, or whatever. Yeah, I'd be like, all right, let's get it on. Because now this makes me want to watch the fight anymore. But when you got guys inviting each other to the private part and using the N-word, we hearing that a lot. Hey, I told y'all, drop the N-word challenge. If anybody didn't heard, drop the N-word challenge. A lot of these fighters here, you this, yo, you end please, you end that, you end this. Come on. Ignorant. For you newcomers, stick around a little longer. A lot of y'all don't know me, not familiar with me. Stick around a little longer. I'm gonna school some of y'all, and hopefully some of y'all can help me. Because that's what it's about. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be able to continue to do this. But stick around with me, because I'm built way different from what you used to seeing. You're gonna go to some of these places, and I'm telling you, they prostituting for views. They'll call you daddy just to get a like. I mean, what are we talking about? Facts. No zesty talk. Men should never talk like that. Yeah. No, it shouldn't, Josh. It ain't none of that over here. We not about to do none of that over here. None of that. I got a bunch of great people over here, man. I got some of the best people that you can have on the channel. I go to a lot of these channels and I see a lot of these people with wrenches, without wrenches, that just be talking wow, crazy. Not only to sometimes the hosts, but to other people with wrenches. Yes, we all gonna agree to a disagree, but when you start the disrespect just be crazy. And then sometimes the host can't control the channel because there's too much going on. The host is trying to do what they're doing, host and talk about whatever they want to talk about, and everybody's just firing shots in the comments at each other. There's gonna be times Josh could disagree with me about something, D Free could disagree with me about something, BBO, it could be prize fight, it could be crushed. We could disagree, but you know what makes us all good is that we all could get past that. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Josh, let me tell you, just as long you not no newcomer. We done seen a lot of weird shit, man. And we done heard a lot of weird shit where we got to come up the next day like, what was that? Did he just say what I thought he just said to him? Oh, that's crazy, man. That's a grown ass man telling a grown man to. We done seen some stuff and heard it. But we got to take accountability of what we say and what we do. We got to. Yesterday was like, yo, man, you went in on the video yesterday. I said, crazy talk. Yeah, it is crazy talk. Somebody said I went in on the video yesterday, so I had to explain to them where I was coming from. They said what they said, and I explained where I was coming from, and they said, you know what, see, I understand. I said, yeah, because if I sat here, right, check it out, Josh. If I sat here right now, Cameron and Mace, they're from New York, they're from Harlem. I don't live too far from where they from, right? You know how much D riding it would have looked like if I would have just sat here and said, yeah, man, because I'm from New York and he's from Ohio. He the Midwest. I ain't rocking with him over there, man. Yeah, I don't care, right or wrong. I'm rocking with Cam, man. I'm rocking with Cam. Yeah, Harlem. Man, I don't give a shit if you from the same building as me. Right is right, is wrong. I'm not going to get somebody because they're not from New York. That's not how it works. Because at the end of the day, rather if Adrian Broner is sober or drunk, he's still a brother. Yeah, we don't like what he do. Sometimes he ain't worth talking about. But at the end of the day, that's still a brother. We so quick to throw that word brother around, but don't know the definition of it. At the end of the day, everybody was wrong in that situation. But because the situation happened where he was trying to holler at the girl, you would have never had to worry about him hollering at the fucking girl because he shouldn't have been in the building in the first place. How about that? We all got somebody in our family that's just like AB that you can't invite for Thanksgiving and Christmas because you know it's about to happen. You know it's about to happen. You know, they the type that want to eat dinner before it's time for dinner to start. They be sitting at the table talking about, man, when we gonna eat, man? And you sitting here waiting for 3 more family members to come. They sitting there trying to go in the refrigerator and go get some shit. Everybody's wrong. And until you idiots learn to start taking accountability for that, it's gonna continue. Yeah, before his passing. Yeah, before his passing. And him passing probably didn't make him feel any better neither. Like we all see him checking out before that, but yeah, that probably didn't make him. Rest in peace to Mike Stanford, man. That was a surprise to me. That one hit me because I was friends with Mike Stanford on Facebook, and I never really got to conversate with him. I wish I would have, but that one was just the biggest surprise to me too. I was like, damn, and I didn't even think that damn AB's gonna go crazy now. I wasn't even thinking because I was still in disbelief. Yeah, but rest in peace to Mike Stanford, man. Oh man, and you know what I noticed since I've been alive on this earth? Um, we have lost a lot of people, man. Emmanuel Stewart. What was Bernard Hopkins coach? Richardson. Shit, man, we lost so many coaches, man. Since I've been around, man, we done lost a lot, man. I mean, damn, we lost a lot. Great ones too, man. Great ones. I think I'm gonna do a panel on that, Josh. I'm gonna do a panel on that, man. We lost a lot of great ones, man. A lot, man. That's why, I guess that's why I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, Nassim Richards. Yeah. Um, yeah, but it's we just gotta hold ourselves accountable. That's all, Josh. We got to. At some point we got to. We got to. Um, because we We're better together. We're all better together than being against each other. But nobody seems to understand that. Hmm? Nobody seems to understand that we are better together than separate. Nobody believes in that. I don't want to sing Kumbaya. I like it this way. I like beefing with a dude because me and him is from two different sides of the streets. His mama don't like my mama, so I don't like his ass neither. Shit is crazy. Y'all sound goofy. Goofy. So when I explained to the brother about my video yesterday, he understood. He understood where I was coming from. I'm not picking no sides. Peace, peace, peace. My man, Jason Allen. Yo, Jason, you got to get to NY. You and Josh Sanders, y'all got to get to New York next year for the barbecue, man. And I won't take no for an answer. If I have to come out there the way you at, Jason Allen, I promise you, first of all, I'm going to make my way. I think you in Texas. I'm going to make my way to go get a T-bone steak with a baked potato and some broccoli on the side. And then after I get the itis and go to sleep and shit, I'm going to go out and go look for Mr. Allen. Oh, man. Word up. Josh, I know where you at. You got good chicken, so the same shit go for you. I'm going to come out there and get some of the good old chicken. Because I know one thing Texas probably got is some good T-bone steak with a baked potato and some broccoli. Oh, man. Oh, man. And y'all don't got no small ass steak. Y'all steak look like the Empire State Building. Shit. Man, I told my wife, that's why I said I can't live in Texas. You know why I can't live in Texas? You know why I can't live in Texas, Jason, man? Because if I live in Texas, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up becoming a BBW. That's what I'm gonna look like after eating steak. He said, "I'll get me divorced." I'm gonna look like a BBW after eating some damn steak. I can't. Hey, hey, Jason, I ain't lying, man. I ain't lying, man. I'm gonna be a short version of Retribution out that bitch. Hey, I can't live in Texas, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I can't, man. And then when I come back to New York, they gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to you? What they do to you in Texas?" I done went to Texas and put on 20 pounds and shit, man. He said, "We gonna turn aka bad building respectively." Hey, hey, Josh. He said respectfully. Man, I can't live in Texas, man. Oh shit, I can't live in Texas, man. I'm too afraid to. And not because how Texas is set up. I'm just saying how the food is set up. I ain't gonna make it. I'll be a baby big pun out that shit. Nah, I ain't gonna make it, man. I got about at least 6 of my homies I know, for what I know, that moved to Texas. 2 ended up coming back to New York because they couldn't do it anymore. But the other one stayed out there. One of my homies, he moved out there. He was 175 pounds. This goddamn dude is at 246. I said, God damn, man, what was you doing? All right, Jason, now, appreciate you coming through. My man was 175 pounds. He is 246. I said, Jesus Christ. I think he just moved out there. When did he go? Maybe 2017? I think 2017 he went out there. Tay Tay, what's up, my Long Island sister? Yeah, yo, he moved to Texas in 2017, he was 175 pounds. Do y'all realize we in 2025? That man is 246. And a lot of that weight came during COVID too. Jesus, man, you go from 175 to 246, you doing some damage. You are doing some damage. Yeah, he eating too damn good. He eating too damn good, man. He just moved out there. Like I said, he just moved out there in 2017. He was 175 pounds. I remember when he was lighter than 175. When he got the 175, we was making in fun of him then. Because you know, when you start to put on weight, you see, you know, your people will start to notice it. And you'll see it in the face. I remember before he got the 175. I remember when he was like 150, when he was like 150 pounds. We look up, he 175. We like, yeah, son, you starting to bulk up a little bit there. Your man get the Texas and get the two. Thank God he tall. My man is like maybe 6 foot, 6'1". So yeah. I said 246, yo. You doing a little too much, my man. I said, you're gonna mess around and be 300 pounds, man. You better chill the hell out. Calm that down out there in Texas. I appreciate y'all. Good morning. This morning, man. Smash that like button. So today, I actually will be leaving shortly. I'll be at the Barclays Center today for the Danny Garcia press conference. You know, he has his fight coming up, I think in another maybe 3 weeks? If I'm not mistaken, maybe another 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So which it'll be my wife's birthday in about another 4 weeks. Her birthday's the 17th. The fight is on the 18th. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be great today. I'm gonna come back today, y'all, and we're gonna talk about, like I said, the downfall. Since it is Throwback Thursday, we're gonna be talking about the downfall of HBO boxing. You know, I was thinking about 24/7. I was thinking about Boxing After Dark. I was thinking about how that's when I really fell in love with boxing. So that's when I watched it before there, but that's when I really fell in love with it. So we're gonna come back. I'll be back here at 6:05, definitely today. Yesterday I wanted to do something, y'all, but I was like, nah. I went to eat and got the itis. It was like, nah, I'm not doing anything. That's why I made them YouTube shorts yesterday. That's why I made 2 of them, because I was like, okay, I just got to stay active. YouTube shorts, let me tell y'all, for anybody who don't know, YouTube shorts help a lot. It helps a lot. For anybody who don't know, it's not just about making videos, going live. A lot of times people feel like the more I go live, I mean, that's cool and all, but them YouTube shorts, they really help a lot. So just in case if anybody don't know, make them shorts. I don't care if you're in your house, if you at work, anywhere you can get. I mean, anywhere that you can wear, except for probably when you're in court. But other than that, you can them YouTube shorts help. So make sure y'all do that. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the downfall of HBO boxing. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about that. 6:05. I would have had one this morning, but I didn't. I couldn't think of nothing to talk about. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just let that slide. Oh, hold on. What do we got? When did I come on here? About 7:16. Let's see, because I have to let this phone charge. I think that's probably it, y'all. I'm gonna hit. Well, I've been on 49 minutes. I think 49 minutes is cool. I don't need to do an hour. I'm gonna get ready to get off here because I gotta step out. I gotta be heading to the Barclays Center soon. So look, when I get there, I'm gonna do a little YouTube short. You know what I mean? Got to keep that going. But look, I love y'all, man. Y'all get to where y'all go. Here you go. As soon as I get ready to get off, here his police ass come. Here he come. Jesus Christ, D Free. Here you come. You the type of guy that when we on the block having a good time and partying, you the type that get out the car and be like, break this up. Break this up, y'all. It's getting late. Break it up. Want to start taking people's speakers, knocking people's grills over, smacking their blunts out their hand. Yeah, that's you, Free. Yeah, that's you, Free. Y'all got some ID? You know, that type of. And Free. You see that, Josh? You be rolling dice. Are y'all over here gambling? That's D Free. I know y'all ain't over here gambling. And boy, you Alonzo for real, Free. Damn. Come in here messing with people, man. Yeah, man. Knock it off, Free. Get up out of here, man. Don't come in here disturbing my peace. Now you just want to walk in, man. Get up out of here, Free. Go find something to do, man. Huh? Go find Jake. Y'all go, man. Maybe y'all can go Jack Roger, man. Don't come over here messing with me, Free. I need you to get your life together. Get out of here. Tell Mrs. Free I said good morning. I got to start calling and speaking to my man Dream. Because can't nobody relate to me like my man Dream, man. Dream understands me. We from the same world. You can't relate to me, Free. I just talk to you because I don't have no other friends. Look, man, I got to get up out of here. I got to get myself going, man. I love y'all. And you know, always I appreciate y'all. I'm going to always tell you I appreciate y'all. I don't care what shit I talk. I'm going to always appreciate y'all and tell you that I love y'all. And continue to keep telling people about the morning chop ups or about my channel, period. We'll be back later on. I'm going to be on StreamYard. So y'all come on through. We'll talk about HBO boxing. That's what we're going to do on the Throwback Thursday. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.